everyone, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. I'm not doing too bad myself. So for video wise, I had this idea. I thought I might do is it the fourth part to the no, not unboxing, fourth part to the sorting out the stash. However, I thought to break it up a bit so you're not having to constantly sit through that, I thought we would do a stitch and chat today. So I'm working on this design. It is a Joy Sunday, and it is this one, Snow White, a Joy Sunday, and it's stitched on a 14 count Aida, which is 2 strands of threads. Now I do have the original ones of these, which are Buffy threads, so I have stitched quite a few, and I do have this one in the original. Now the reason why I had this one from Biggest Craft is because I kind of wanted to compare this one to the original that I've got when I decided to stitch that. So this kit was sent to me for review, and I've been it's taking its time. I'm working on the bottom part at the minute, and this is where I've got up to currently at the moment. So I thought we would do something easy today while we have a bit of a stitching chat. Now I'm gonna have to kind of lean over a bit because I've got I've got my tripod stuck to currently attached to my reading trolley, which was my colouring trolley. Now I've decided to put my books on it and keep it as a reading trolley because I've been doing a lot more reading lately, and I've got a lot of books to get through, and I mean a lot. I'm currently still reading Die For Me by Karen Rose, but I've not got much of it left to do now. I've only got a couple of pages left to read of it now. I've nearly finished that book, and it's this one. I got it from town for £1.50 from the bookstore in the market. I'm not sure what I'm going to read after that. I may read my Final Destination novel that I managed to get from eBay, because Final Destination novels are like my holy grail of novels to get. Just put a bit of lighting on here. Yeah, they're like my holy grail of books. I can't seem to get the first one or the second or third, which are based on the movies, because they only did the first, second, third Final Destination books, which were based on the movies. They didn't do any more, I don't think, which were physically based on the movie itself. However, they did kind of a couple of spin-offs where they were still like Final Destination theme, but it was like different stories. And I managed to get one from eBay for 25 because they are out of print now. It was originally, now I don't know how old they are. I've got one right here that I can show you. This is the one that I managed to get. It's Destination Zero. And this, because it was not actually, it was an old library book from the Four Dwellings High School. Now, originally this was $6.99. $6.99 in the UK. And I had to pay 25 for it. But 25, no joke, is a good price for these books. Because this was done in 2005, but like I said, these are out of print now. You can't get them out of any of your bookstores like Waterstones or WH Smith's or anything like that. You can't get them now. You can only possibly get them from eBay or maybe independent sellers, where on eBay the first 3 that are based on the movies are very expensive. Now The first, you'll be lucky if you can get the first one, and I mean very lucky. The second one, I think I've seen that, but it's going for about £150. Now, the spin-offs, they are a little bit cheap, and by all means, they're still expensive, because I've seen them for about £60 the cheapest, and they go to about £80, £90. That one I got was actually at 30, and I put a bid in, put an offer in for 25, and I won it. I didn't mind if it was a little bit tattered, because obviously if it's still readable, that's fine. But yeah, that's the cheapest that I've ever found one, that I've ever been able to get one. I am currently looking for the any of the Final Destination books. I would love, and I mean I'd absolutely love to have the first three that were based on the movies, but like I said, the only way I think I'm ever going to get those is either, like I said, an independent seller or something. But then again, people, because they know that these books are rare now, they can sell them for how much they want, basically, and ask for how much they want for them, which is a shame, because I really want them, but I can't get them. However, it's just a potluck draw, really. I just need to keep looking on eBay, and if I see one at a really good price, then jump, get it, because I'll only regret it later. They had the third one. Now that was £40, still expensive really for a book, but it was a lot cheaper than 100. But I didn't get that one at the time because I couldn't really afford it. Else I probably would have got that one while it was that cheap. But yeah, the cheapest I've seen it now is like £100. So I do apologise, you're going to get my legs on camera because of how I've put this tripod. Now I just need to thread this through the back.
The worst could be mine.
Now I'm using a special needle on this, and by special I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now these needles, I didn't know these needles existed until I went on a stitching retreat. Now this was back in September last year, and I was having trouble with my needle that I was using when I was doing the cross stitch, because I couldn't thread the thread through and the thread kept coming out of it. And somebody said to me, well, have you tried using a special like ballpoint needle? I was like, ballpoint needle, what are those? So she showed me. Now, what is her name now? I know that, Lucy showed me. I'm sure Lucy showed me. So I do apologise if it's not Lucy. If you are watching this film, I do apologise. I remember you showing me, but there was also another lady from Birmingham that showed me as well. I can't remember her name. But these are the needles. Now, I don't know if it's going to go into focus. Come on, go into focus, because you're not going to see much. No, I can't get my camera to go in focus. No, it's not going into focus. Basically, what I mean is at the end of the needle, it's got like kind of a ballpoint tip like you would in a pen. And you'd think that'd make it harder for the needle to go through the fabric. However, when I tried it, I actually found out that the needle goes through the fabric a lot easier. I started using it on my Mirabilia that I was stitching, that I started on at the September retreat, and I was stitching on 28 count guide, no it's not guide, 28 count even weave, and I found that using that needle it was so much smoother, and the needle just glided through the fabric, and it was really good. Really loved it, so I decided to have a look at purchasing some myself. Now I did go, I don't think they sell them in a lot of places. I know that they don't do them in my local craft shop in town. As far as I know, the only place that I could get them from was Lakeside Needlecraft. So I ordered, I think it was about 3. I got 3 different sizes. It might have been a 22, a 24 and a 26 that I ordered for myself. And I started using them and I absolutely love them. Now the needles, they are that bit more expensive than your normal general needles. So it's not an essential. To be fair, it's not an essential. You might be able to get on really well with normal needles, but because I really love these needles, I wanted to try them out at home myself. So, like I said, I ordered a couple. And I've just got to pull this through here. Because it's 2 strands, I've folded a strand of thread over. So at the back, I can loop it. If I can get the needle to go through, I'll show you what I mean. I've looped it at the back, and then I'll just pull that through, and then there you go. It saves you getting all the knobbly bits at the back when you're trying to stitch. The only thing is, I don't seem to get that many stitches done with this size of the length of the thread. So some of it, I must admit, I have just taken 2 strands of thread off, and I've done it the old way I used to do it. But for the sake of the video, I just wanted to do it this way. It seemed easier to work through it this way. So yeah, I can't remember how much I paid for these needles. I think roughly they were about, I want to say round about the £4 mark. I could be wrong. What I'll do is I'll have a look on Lakeside Needlecraft, and I'll see if I can leave a link in the description below of this video to the needles, and then you can see properly what I mean about them. I like them. To be honest, I want to order more of them. Hello? We might get a visitor. Can you see? Baby. Oh, bless him. Yeah, you got my legs on camera there. I'm not one for showing my legs, but I must admit the weather has been so hot here. I needed to get something. But I had a pair of old shorts. Well, I say old shorts, I bought them last year, which I've been wearing. I wore them today because just come back from taking my daughter and my son out to a play bit in Saltaire, where my daughter met up with one of her school friends. They had a lovely afternoon. And my son had a lot of fun as well, got on really well with a friend, and they had a really good day, bless them. So, yeah, I just banged on my shorts today, and I thought, you know what, don't care how my legs look, I'm putting on some shorts. It's one thing I'll be getting soon, because it's my birthday next weekend on Saturday. So my husband is treating me to a bit of clothes shopping. Because he said, well, why don't you get some summery clothes and that before? And I said, well, I don't really have the money for it, and the money that I do get, I'm either paying for things or obviously I need to save it for wherever. So he's given me some clothes shopping. So yeah, I'll be getting a couple of summery stuff soon. Probably get another pair of shorts. Because I must admit, these are really good for the hot weather. They are. I'll wear a skirt, but I'm not massive on wearing skirts. I'm just not a skirt person because I must admit I'm not the comfortablest with my body. Because my body's changed. So yeah, I used to wear dresses all the time. When I was in my 20s, I was always in a dress. Unless it was... Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, my husband says, yeah. If I wasn't obviously at work, I was wearing dresses, but you know what it's like, as you get older, your body changes a certain shape, especially if you had kids. So I'm usually always in leggings, but I thought I'll get some shorts. Yeah, I can't believe it. It only seemed like 5 minutes that I see. Well, not 5 minutes, but you know what I mean. It didn't seem that long ago since I turned 40. It's my 40th. So now I'm 41, nearly. 41. It's going to be a busy week. Because Monday, fingers crossed, we've hopefully finally got someone coming to do the garden. Because our back garden badly needs doing, but we don't have the tools to be able to do what needs done, because I had someone round to give me a quote on it, because obviously my husband, he suffers with social anxiety. He'd not been well. I tried to do the garden before, but because I haven't got the tools to do it, and I couldn't do it because of my back, he had a look, the one who quoted it, and it wasn't even as half as much as I thought it'd be. And he said I can sort it all out for you, so hopefully, fingers crossed, Monday it'll be sorted so we can start going back in the garden. And then Wednesday we've got my son's sports day in the afternoon. Thursday is my daughter's sports day in the morning, and then she's going to a friend's for tea after school. Then Friday, my mother-in-law, she's taking me out for a pre-birthday lunch. We're going to the Aspect Bar. Saturday, I'm going back to Blackpool, because I don't know if you watched that video that I did of Blackpool Comic Con. Well, I was meant to go to the Cat Cafe after I went to the Comic Con, and I got the Comic Con filmed, and I was going to go to the Cat Cafe and film a bit of that. We are allowed to film, by the way. You're allowed to take pictures and film, just not use your flash, but my phone doesn't have flash on it anyway. But just before I was about to go in, I thought I'll ring my husband, see if it's alright, because he hadn't been well. He'd not been well, but he assured me, he said, because I said to him at first, do you want me to cancel going to Blackpool to film this event? And he said no, he still wanted me to go. But when I called him to see how he was, he said he wasn't doing too good. So I went back. So I was able to reschedule my appointment for the Cat Cafe, and I scheduled it for the day before my birthday, because I thought, well, because at first I thought, oh, I'll reschedule it for the 11th of May. But then I thought, the 11th of May for it's only like 2 weeks now, and I thought, hang on a minute, my birthday's on a Sunday, so why don't I schedule it for a day before my birthday? Because it'll be a birthday treat then. So I'm going back there. I'm taking my son with me. Young kids are not allowed to go in there. Up to, I think the least age you can go in is 8 or 9, where my daughter, she's 8, but she can get, we've got a cat at home and she loves the cat to bits and she loves animals, but she's not one for if an animal went to jump at her or, and that she gets a bit nervous. So I didn't think it would be a good idea to take her in a cafe full of cats in case she got really unsettled. However, my son, he's fine, so he's coming with me on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday, when it's actually my birthday, we're gonna just have kind of like a lunch meal at home, where Si's mum will be coming round, and Si asked me what lunch meal I'd like, and of course I chose ramen. I chose ramen. I love ramen. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite foods. Now, if you've not tried ramen, what ramen is basically, it's a noodle dish, and you can put pretty much anything you want in it. And what my husband done is put like chicken pieces in it before. He's done pepperoni, and oh god, black bean sauce, absolutely to die for. Really gorgeous. So yeah, I've requested ramen. So we're doing that on the actual birthday. So yeah, it'll be a nice weekend, but it's going to be busy. Because the week after, I think the kids are off school for a week. But we've got a lot of moving around to do at home. Because we've got to... The settee I'm sitting on now, the black sofa, it's getting a bit old now. And it's getting a bit difficult to get up and off on. So we decided it's time that it went. Which we've had it for a few years, because this one, it was actually my mum's or my dad's, and my dad passed away in 2016, and we've had this sofa since then. So we've had it not 10 years, but 8 years. And it's even older than that, because obviously my mum and dad had it before. So we're getting rid of this one, but we've got an armchair as well that we're going to get rid of, because I've noticed now the armchair, you get to sit on it and there's like a lump. So I think one of the springs have got in the armchair. So we're getting rid of that. That's going out. My husband, he's got my daughter some bunk beds to go in a room, to try and keep a room tidy in that, because we thought on the top bunks you can put her teddies and that, and then she gets the bottom bunk. And I've got this idea, I might put some fairy lights round it or something, just to jazz it up for her, make it into a right little princess bed for her. So her single bed, we've got to move that downstairs. And because my husband, he does not sleep in the night at all. So he stays downstairs because he doesn't like to wake me up. Because sometimes it does. So he doesn't like to wake me up. So yeah, we're having a change round. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy. And on top of that, I think I've got 3 review unboxings to do, which I'm a bit surprised really, because 2 of them should have been here by now. I think 2 of the unboxings, I think they should have been here, but they've not arrived yet. So I'm kind of wondering what's Going on with that, because I've got one from Biggest Craft coming. I've got one from VIP Cross Stitch coming. VIP Cross Stitch, they did say that it might take a little while because one of the designs I picked was a new one. And I've got one coming from 7 Great as well. But that's going to take a little while because I've only just recently been in contact with them. So, yeah, I'll have to check my dates. See if there's tracking on it. Maybe, and I'll check it. 'Cause, yeah, I'm sure it should have been here by now. But we'll check it. We'll check it. Maybe they're just not in stock and they've had to wait for the stock to come in. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. But yeah. So I've got those to do when they come as well. And as for videos, I've still got a few, as well as the unboxings, I've still got a few sorting out the stash to do, because I've still got 2 little tubs to go through, but I've also got my big case to go through as well, so I've still got a fair bit there, so I've got rid of that, because I'm trying to be a little bit more stricter on my kits now, because obviously the more I have coming in, I need to part with some of it. Huh?
You said you like to be a bit more stricter on your bits. That included using a paddle.
Yeah. Oh, damn yawning. It's been a busy day. Been a busy afternoon. Busy afternoon. It's good though. So yeah, that's what I have planned. So what's everybody else's plans? I hope you're all having a good weekend wherever you are. And I hope the weather's nice wherever you are. Like I said, it's hot here. Been really muggy here. So I'm in the old shorts.
Scaring the neighbours.
Cheek. It's my husband says scaring the neighbours. But yeah, I'm comfortable in them now. I'm yawning again. I'm yawning again. Oh, I woke up this morning early to the kids coming in the room trying to wake me up. Then it was the cat. I was lying on my back and the cat decided to jump on the bed, walk right up to by where my face was and start slapping me round the face with his paw. So funny. He does that sometimes. I remember lying on the sofa once because I was tired. I shut my eyes. Next minute, I get this ever so soft, lightly paw touch my face. And I open my eyes. And as I opened my eyes, my cat was straight there with his face, just staring, looking at me. He does that when you're asleep. He'll start stroking your face with his paw or poking you. Yeah. By the way, that night, obviously, when I went to Blackpool, when I come back, because my husband wasn't well, I was going to stay down with him for the night and settle on this settee, but the cat, he was not having any of it. I was sat where I am now, upright, with my head to the side, with the cat with his paw going, wake up, wake up, wake up, like poking me in the face. And asking me to wake up, well, not obviously asking, but poking me in the face to wake me up. And the bestest thing is, Once he'd woke me up, he went to bed. He went straight upstairs and went on my bed and went to sleep. It was like, you ain't sleeping. It was like he was waking me up as if to say, come on, you, get to bed. He said, I want to get to bed, so you've got to go to bed, or I can't go to bed. Because he often does that. I'll go upstairs to bed, and the cat will come up with me, and he'll curl up on the bed, and he'll have a snooze on the bed like he'll go to bed. But then he comes down in the night or morning to wake my husband up for his breakfast. But yeah, he wasn't having any of it that night. He was like, yeah, you ain't going to sleep, Mum. Not down here. He says, I ain't having you sleeping down here. That you got to go to bed. It's funny, when I got back from being out earlier, when I took the kids to Saltaire, I got back and I was talking to my husband. I give the cat a fuss because I walked in and all you could hear was doom, 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 the cat thundering down the stairs. And then he just casually walks in as if to say, oh, hi, Mum, you're back. And then I was talking to my husband and then I felt this little wet nose on the back of my legs. And he was giving me a right proper over, he was sniffing me, the back of my leg. As if to say, where have you been? Hi.
Talking about him.
Here he is. You can't see him, he's cute. Here he is. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking my camera. But yeah, it was a proper... Right, where have you been? I'm sniffing. He said, you've come back from a hunt. He said, I'm sniffing you. But yeah, he's giving me the proper once over. He's so funny, but oh, believe me, I absolutely adore him. And when I say adore him, I mean I absolutely adore him. He's my baby. I love him to absolute bits. Yeah, he is a bit overweight, I must admit. He's a large cat, but he's a Cancun. We think he might be a Cancun cat because he's got a very long body. So he's quite large. Sometimes he's bigger than some little dogs. But he's such a beautiful baby. I love him to bits. Often of a night when I'm watching something on TV and I'm crafting, he's got his own little bed next to me on the settee, which I'll show you in a minute because we need to finish it here now anyway. So yeah, he has his own little bed next to me on the settee, and he likes to lay there and have a doze while I'm watching TV and do my crafts. It's like his comfy bed. It's like, I've got my comfy bed, he said, I'll sleep here next to my mummy. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean now, because we need to finish this here now anyway, because we're up to we're up to 33 minutes. Oh gosh, I'd love to do an hour long. Do you know something? I should have done a live, because then I could have carried on and done like a live chat. But sometimes when you're talking, you can talk for a while and then you can suddenly go quiet and think, yeah, I have nothing to talk about now. What do I talk about? The weather? But yeah, if you just bear with me, I'll take you out the frame and I'll show you. This is my cat. Hi, Leo. Baby. He's currently having a wash at the minute. So yeah, I'm on my settee here, and this is where he lies on his settee there with his chicken plush. He's got his teddy, his chicken plush. It's actually a dog toy that I brought in the one Christmas. So yeah, there he is. Having a wash. Caught him Hello. I've caught him in mid-wash time. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now because we're up to 35 minutes and my phone is feeling unusually hot. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the stitch and chat. I've enjoyed doing it. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know if you are a crafter, what you've been working on, or what, even any other hobbies you've been working on, or reading, whatever. So if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers and all new subscribers. Your support does really mean the world to me. I love this channel, I really do love it, and yeah, I love you all. So I'm going to bid you all a farewell, and I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys, and I'll see you soon. And by the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And please feel free to check out Crow Angel Gaming, which is my husband's channel as well. We've noticed his subscribers have been slowly going up, but he's oh gosh, he's creating a lot of content lately for it. So if you are a gamer yourself, I highly recommend you checking it out. So anyway, I'm going to get going now and I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.